Wait, okay, here we go. Am I up? Am I running? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, upcoming. Okay. We're gonna go back here to restream. Okay. And okay, here we are. Up, live, exciting, and so on. All right, done. All right, here we go. And so, ah, can't have the actual room in frame. That's just not going to work. All right, so here we are. We have a. Okay, so what's happened since yesterday is I have built a little system. So let's see. I don't remember exactly what I was doing yesterday when I signed off. Yesterday when I signed off, I was. So you go to restream so I can see if anybody has anything to say. Yeah. Okay. So yesterday when I signed off, I was working on Um, uh-oh. Do I not have a server running? I have a server running. Okay, so I was working on the server. I was working on getting the Steam ticket stuff working. So it turns out that um, what the Claude AI was trying to do was simply decrypt with AES decryption the um, the Steam ticket. But when I asked ChatGPT's AI what the heck was going wrong there, it went through a whole spiel about how the AES, just using raw AES decryption like I was doing, was causing me more issues than it would solve, because you need, in the end, this little you need SDK encrypted app ticket .dll and .lib in your file there. So that what's considered the encrypted app ticket can be used to associate with can be used to like sort of verify that the client is appropriate and is talking directly from your application. So that was just kind of what ended up happening. And you need a different DLL. Like one is a DLL, which is the Windows version, and one is the Linux version. I need both of them in this specific case because my local development environment is Windows and my remote is Linux for that. Yeah, so if anybody runs into that issue happening in the universe, that's what happened there. And then here we go. So this is my Windows PowerShell session. I now have a secure connection between my local client and my local / theoretically remote server. Yeah. And off we go. Oh, I also installed into Writer. So I now in Writer have two separate AIs. So I've set it up so that I have Codex, which is the ChatGPT version, and I also have, what's this little IDE internal error? I should do something about that. I also have the Claude AI. So I'll be using both of those. They both essentially embed into the project. Claude creates, it's interesting to work with them. So the Claude has sort of a markdown thing that it puts into bum, 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 bum. Okay, so this is the Steam downloading I did. Routers? Yeah, okay, this is just the routers. So in this base one more directory, wonder what this is. I wonder if, it would be interesting if ChatGPT had created this schedule. Oh yeah. Well, that's from a long time ago. We're a little behind schedule on this project. Okay, so that's all of the, yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, so there we go. So now what I'm trying to do, my sister texted me, so I should see what she has to say. All right. So anyway, so here we are. Um, I want to create a screensaver real quick so that I can. Okay. Um, okay. I create a little app-ish thingy to run as a screen while I short breaks from streaming. I'd like to do is have the engine file save all file recent levels clear test okay let's see extend what I'd like to do is extend the clear manager. Extend the clear manager. Let's see, tile clear manager. Tile clear manager. And this has a tile clear manager C++ class. C++ class to have a version where it simply takes the same inputs the current tile takes, but sequentially runs clear patterns with modifiers until interrupted. Runs movement patterns. Can you set this up? Let's see here. Let's go with, see what Claude says about this. restarted this. And all right. Well, that's working. Let's look at the. So this, what I've got, the problem I've got here is that I'm not sure how it's starting the game. Okay, so we need to okay, so we save the clear test. So I don't know that I made any real edits to, but okay. Oh, what? Um, okay. All right, so that looks really easy. Um, will this run again afterwards? Assume. And then subclassing the manager itself. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Wow, that's very cool. All right, so it does an override check. Fascinating. Huh. All right, well, that's a very good solution to that problem. Mhm. Cheap viewers. Great. That's exactly what a kind of viewer I want. Somebody's going to tell me I can buy cheap viewers regularly. I wish I could report. Oh, well. All right. Okay, so game. Game right here. Game up and running while I do four things at once. Hey, damn thing. Okay, here we go. All right, here you go. Who's lobby? Multiplayer. Now we're trying to figure out a couple things here. First, fill with AI and start. Fine. Great. And now when it switches scenes, I want to know. Okay, so we are going to go down here. We get a whole bunch of this information. Come in here, and now we're, oh, fuck. Um, okay, and then let's see here. Okay, well, all right, so that's not that big a deal. All right, and now we need, what did I call it? What's the name of the variable? Let's just find game. Game. Okay, so that's not something I can use. I can't use the word game as something to search for there. I need to use um, um, let's see. Try to start back in game if already loading. So pending. Pending is the word I'm looking for here. Okay. Creating game. Multiplayer player controller. If game is not PIE generated, this is bug. Okay, so that's problematic. Because it means that everybody will be dropped from a multiplayer game. They won't have the game that they got assigned to when they were in the other level. I think. So let's go to the lobby code and see how. Well, that's no good either. Okay, file, save all. Dynamic card. Huh. Well, the dynamic card, oh, these don't have a current letter. E. All right, well. Okay. All right, well, let's change this to keyboard. Let's see if it works. Well, it isn't working at all. It must have changed something. No, it's not good. Okay. Well, okay, let's see what it did. Oh. All right, well, I will be 2 or 3 minutes while I wander off. I apologize. AFK. Text. Add existing. Context. Oh, okay, and properties. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Q&A time text. Properties. AFK5. AFK5. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And then here. Oh, wrong one. Ah. No. Okay. Oh. And here we are. All right. All right. Now, here we are. We've got our exciting programming. Um, Nope, that's the back of the card for sure. Huh. Hmm. Okay, well, these are all getting zeros. Why? What? Zero? Okay, so these all get zeros now. Fine. Great. And what is this one? Oh, okay. Okay. My clear manager, tile clear manager. Actors to clear is card 2. BB cards for BB card 12. Um, okay, as a bunch of actors to clear. But they clear from the word board. Where's my word board? Word lists, word board. Update word, clear all words. So the clearing, event clear all words. So the single player, the round manager might do that. Let's see here. End round. Word making. Clear all hidden text. Round in object. Get a round in object. Spawn cards. Card clear connection manager. Wow. Okay. Spawn cards and clear at positions in. Okay. Okay. So what the clear test needs now is um, is a card clear connection manager. Okay. And we'll just say, get the card clear. Okay. Um, 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 so we have a custom function, spawn cards and from existing and move. All right. And this goes here. This is just a throwaway. All right. So next time I have to go for 2 minutes, I can leave this going. All right. So use this here. Ba, ba, ba. All right, set starting positions. Okay. So, um, okay, so all actors of class. Select card. BP card. Is BP dynamic card, does it have okay, BP parent class actor, okay. Question is BP dynamic card, does it have class actor parent or is it it's just an actor parent too. Okay, so let's go with BP dynamic card. Hey. Um, um, what nodes do I use? Mm. 97 and 122. Okay. Um, in C++, blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay. And then character. Comment. No, no comment. Thank you. Go away. Make letter position in string, letter string here. Break up the array. Oh. Get position. Think. All right. This get add. Oh, well, let's do an add unique. Delete, add there, and then on complete, return. And this needs an output of letter position in string. Array pause and string out, and then we do position and string out. Bonk. And that file save. Now clear test. I'm now looking for just the dynamic cards. So all the regular cards I can get rid of. Bonk. Cancel. Apply to all. Cancel. Tile clear manager. And just gonna trash this so that I get it all at once. And then and put a different thing on that. Oh well, it's just me goofing around, kind of. Cards. Okay. Right. Oh well. And maybe dynamic card. Sure. Card clear connection manager. Okay, so that's existing dynamic cards. These need to be called dynamic cards. Okay, so we get this, and now we have the pause and string out from the dynamic cards. We do this, we do this. Spawn cards for positions. And then we want destroy actor. So boot them all. Kick them all off the screen. We got stuff to move here. All right. And card clear connection manager. And graph. Spawn cards for positions. Spawn cards. Tile clear manager. Okay, so this spawns all the cards, and then I have the tile clear manager that instead of doing okay. Okay. Okay, so tile clear manager. Okay. And when you the event graph here on begin play, tile clear manager. Okay, so if I just okay, file, save all, close this. And then go through the debug again. Come on, wakey wakey.
Expense.
Okay, well, I'm not watching that. Okay, this is silly. Come on, wake up. You damn Search presence is deprecated and will soon stop being a valid UE-defined key. Uh-oh. Please update your code to the new API before upgrading this release, otherwise your project will no longer compile. Uh-oh. Copy that and be like, ah! Okay. Great. Yeah, do that. Okay. One down. Other problems. Here we go. Give it another build. Okay, well, we'll wait for this. This one is done. Okay, so 31% left, so we'll just go in here. We'll close that, and we'll reopen Codex in a second. Cancel. Exit. How do I stop this? Stop this conversation so that I can reset the overall Codex budget remaining. It seems to have inherited from yesterday. Window. Sessions. Great. Okay. And here we go. Give it another build. Okay, and then here we go. We need another terminal. And this one I just do Codex. No, I'm at 100% left. So it was counting down, and it was like, I don't know. I don't know what. I mean, I'm tempted to say what they're smoking, but that's not the real question. The real problem, the real question and problem is uh, regarding this right here, where I'm like, weekly usage 198, 5 hour usage 100. I just was staring at a screen that told me I had 32% of something not remaining. What? Who knows? All right, so yesterday I did CLI 100. Oh, all right, whatever. Yes. And now for our next trick. We will close this down, multiplayer service system. I'm still waiting for it to compile. Well, okay. Did I have a build error again? Trying to dig up a Windows. Okay, so the build completed. Total execution time 119 seconds. Whoa. Oh, simple lobbies is not. Yeah, okay. So those various things definitely take some time. Okay. So simple lobbies need to be recompiled because of that minor change. Okay. Okay, here we are. Unreal up and running. Okay, here we are. We have made it into UE once again. And now we go to Clear algorithm test. And we go, edit BP tile clear manager. I mean, I guess I could. Okay, and then this, I want screensaver. Oh. Tile clear screensaver, which, I mean, okay. I'm not very happy about it doing that, but whatever. And then we need a connection managers. BP tile clear connection manager. Card clearing connection manager. Bink. Okay, card clear connection manager. And then this one we need, let's see, for, okay, that's fine. That I assume works because yes, it looks like it'll work and destroy all the actors, fine. And then spawn cards from existing and move. Going to be okay, well that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. This tire clear manager, start screensaver, and tiles to cycle. There. Movement stages 2. Okay, so let's do that. And then I want, and that's all I want there. Test clear hub. Great. Ref. Your address clear. Type clear manager and no, that's not what we want. We want a file clear connection manager. Clear manager. Okay. Card. And then we get this. Spawn cards from existing and move. Okay, here we go. And dance, Cardi's dance. Okay, so let's see if this works. Come on. Hey. No. Get actor of class what? Oh. Okay, fine. I can do that. Run it. We don't need one. It's not gonna do anything, hopefully. Oh, the round manager. Oh, I bet that needs like a dozen things. No. Yeah, okay. Great. No. Okay. All right, so that's why I didn't have this working because I can't set it up properly. Um, uh, okay, so we just go there and if no. Okay. Okay. And then we start this again. Well, the question is, where is the um, um, actual test game mode, maybe? I just want something that gives me mouse control at the beginning. Okay. Clear test game mode. Oh, I already had this. Great. Okay, clear test game mode. Dance, Cardies, dance. SFX manager and card clear can. Interesting. Okay, so I need an SFX manager that I can do. More problematic is the um, oh, um, oh, right, of course. No tiles provided. Um, okay, so it didn't get in there. Okay, so card clear connection manager, the event graph. What? BP dynamic card. Get all actors of class. Oh. Um. 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 Okay, well, let's just. Is there a blueprint node that find all the actors with the name cube word in their name in the scene? Okay, get display name. But okay, and then this is going to be a vector. I wonder why the dynamic. Is this clear algorithm test? Did I delete them all? I should do something productive. This is actually just me goofing around. All right. Loop body. Get after name. Display name. Contains. No. String. Contains. Substring cube. Say oob. And Okay. Hey. Oh. Um, Whoa. What the fuck is this? Okay, standard macros. Okay. I don't want to be in there. Why? Oh, my mouse is dying. They need a new mouse. Okay. There we go. Um, what? Oh, okay. All right. So let's see if this does what I expect it to. Hey. Hey. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's not good. Okay. 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 Well, let's just go back here into the code. Um, okay, so this code that has changed will be in clearmanager.cpp. Plugins, management, source, private, tile clear. First screensaver. Start screensaver. Okay. So now we go like this. Breakpoint. Well, that's not good that it's not going in there. Um, oh, this is probably problematic. Oh, that is exactly what the problem is. Oh, God. Okay. Target is not self. That would be dumb. Okay. Okay. Oh, no tiles provided ignoring. So it needs something else in the process of spawning. Okay. Oh, and then completed return node. Oh, so my return node wasn't hooked up either. Okay, that would explain that. Next. Let's see here and remove this breakpoint. Let's just see it now. Now it looks like it's gonna work. Gonna ditch this. Okay, and let's see how it goes. Okay, remove breakpoint. Start. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why I changed this. That's why I removed this thing. It's because God, that does look cool though. It just looks so cool. I like it so much. Even when it's all badly oriented. All right. All right. Well, there we go. Oh, that's the other reason. So I need to change all of this so that it's all facing this way. That's the other reason I gave up on this thing, because it was going to take so much time to fix. Okay, well. So I spent an hour. I now have my stupid thing. All right, now, okay, so, this is codex. Okay, when positioning clean levels, am currently not saving the pending the game ID from from multiplayer lobby to multiplayer gameplay. Uh-oh. Let's see the game mode. The game mode. The game mode. Game mode. Game mode. Game mode. Their game mode. Okay. In the multiplayer server subsystem. How should I be managing my state when switching levels so that the player server, so that the game mode gets the appropriate information via blueprints. Okay. Okay, well, let's read all this crap in a different editor because I really, really, really want to know it. All right, here we go. Oh, copy. And here we go. So, um, um, how to manage state when crossing from lobby to game. Okay, so Yeah, fix that up so that I don't need to worry about game state, about state dropping. Okay. So my opinion about object-oriented programming. Sorry, you asked me this question. Oh, okay, it wasn't that long ago. It's not that everybody seems to hate it. Okay, so object-oriented programming is just the way of the universe for a lot of things because it has been taught and understood so well for so long. For example, everything in Unreal is object oriented. So, or is essentially object oriented. So if you look at this, and it's even more object oriented than like, it's complicated to explain what the difference between object and actor oriented is, but actors in Unreal are very much like objects and just in general. They have a wide variety of sort of properties, and you can edit the you can sort of like conceptually actors and objects are a lot alike. I personally have always had trouble with object-oriented programming, or I had trouble learning how to do object-oriented programming and think about things that way because I was originally taught as a functional programmer. I'm a much better functional programmer than object-oriented programmer because the first computer language I learned was Pascal. And C. The first computer languages I learned were very broad, were very functional related, function oriented than object oriented. Now, the reason that object oriented programming is everywhere is because because objects provide you several very important things that that you can do in functional programming, but are not quite as innate to it. So let's see here. Ugh. Oh my God, my mouse is not happy these days. Like I think I'm gonna need to buy a new mouse, and as a result, no, put it in there, put it up, put it. Yeah, there we go. Right, like that. Okay, great. So come on over here. Um, um, so yeah, so these are all very good things to have. Data hiding, decoupling, cohesion, um, inheritance is very good. You know, the things that object-oriented programming allows you to do are all very valuable. You damn thing. And because it's so widespread, it's sort of the basis of how people think about a lot of kinds of programming and a lot of sort of how they approach programming. So because it's everywhere, if you're going to learn to communicate with other people about how to program, you need to know it. That's just kind of the way it is. You're not going to be able to program in a vacuum. And, you know, that's just kind of the bottom line, is that if you wanted to program in a vacuum, you would. I mean, nobody programs in a vacuum anymore because it's so tools advance so fast, and the way people think about it, programming is a really interesting craft in that um, the technology used to do it moves very quickly, but people still need to do it. And so the way they think about it does not move as quickly. Um, when you talk about software architecture, um, when you talk about sort of programming and then software architecture and then sort of software development methodology, um, all of these things are these massive topics that don't change as quickly as the tools that are made to do it change. So people have gone through all sorts of iterations of kinds of programming, um, and object oriented just happens to be fairly simple to teach, fairly simple to implement with. It has a wide variety of advantages, and so if you want to be a professional programmer, understanding a big chunk of how it works is very, very important. Because even if you don't understand really how it works, you're going to end up working with things that use it all the time. If I go into C++ here, and I've got, I'll type to see the screensaver. This is not a good example because it's a subclass of an existing class of object. But here we've got a tile clear manager. It's got several properties, and then it's got begin play, which comes from its root class. So begin play is, or its parent class, sorry, and its parent class being, in this case, actor, I believe. We can figure that out if we go to the public tile clear manager. So its root class, its base class is actor, a actor. So begin play comes from an actor. And even I look at the base class of actor, let's see here. Here I am in an actor, and actor comes from U object, and U object. An actor doesn't even have begin play on it. The begin play is on U object. And so this is an example of where class-based object-oriented programming has allowed Epic to paint. Let's go to paint. Epic has created this thing where they've got object, U object, and then they've got actor, and then actor has the core functionality of U object, and as well as some functionality that comes out of actor itself. And then you can go out even bigger and say, my tile clear manager, which is the thing that makes this system. I don't know if you saw me messing with this thing, but this thing that sort of moves all the tiles around. I spent some time building it so that you could, so there would be as millions and millions of series of motion. The tile clear has 6 modifiers now. It's got and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 11 movement patterns. So like that means that there's 66 66 different finisher or 66 different movement patterns with modifiers. And then on top of that, there's, if you say there are 3 stages, then you get 66 times 66 to a third number of possibilities for this, for the movement stages. So I designed this thing so that you would have, and then and object-oriented programming made a lot of that easier because the basic, if you've got this set up for the tile clear so that a tile clear stage base, there are a lot of things that are used in all of those tile clear stage spaces or all of those tile clear stages that are that I can code around everything being equivalent, and that allows me to operate on the objects in a uniform manner, allowing me to not make as much repetitive code. And your real goal whenever you're making a code base is quite often to make it as dumb as possible so that you understand it later when you're going back to modify it, or even just use it as it is. Because if you make really exciting, interesting code, a lot of the time, what made it exciting and interesting is something that you come back later, you try and modify it or fix it, and you find out that what made it so exciting is now impossible for you to figure out and modify without breaking what it already does. So the goal most of the time when you're writing code is to make it as simple and easy to use and easy to read as possible. Because otherwise you end up with this stuff that you're just like, I don't know what I was thinking, and I am on a deadline now. I wasn't on as much of a deadline then. I don't know what's going on. And then you end up needing to you end up with a huge headache that you just can't get around having. And object-oriented programming is one way that people minimize those headaches. They don't eliminate them; they just minimize them. Because whenever you're programming, you're telling the computer what to do in a very logical, organized manner. And the more logical and organized that manner is for you and the computer at the same time, the better you're going to be able to modify that in the future or modify it now. Yeah, okay. And then let's see here, where is... called get back in game ID. Get back in game ID. Oh, this needs to be, the whole thing needs to be recompiled. Here we go. Now that you've asked me this question, I'm curious. Oh God, why is it causing me these problems? Okay, it's causing me all these problems all the time. Let's go like this. So, is this um the advantages in a macro itself, reorganizing, programming. Things. Okay, build succeeded. Great. And now we go over here. Hey. All right, it's started. Andrea. Okay, so it's built in Lisp and very traditional pixelated sky pixel sky scroll. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. DSL. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, let's not build games with Lisp. Um, no matter how much I wanted to just sort of randomly learn C Lisp to build something over the years. All right. So here we are. We've got our game. And now, yeah, my asset editors. Um, let's see, multiplayer game mode. In game mode, I want get game. Bundle ID, game instance. What am I pulling out here? It tells me now that I need to pull the get backend game ID. Get backend game ID. Okay, so this greater than 0 here. Um, when starting game I should when starting a game from the game mode, the game mode, the game mode, I should still be falling. Game ready for playing. Oh, okay, so let's see here. Game ready for playing. So let's look at this, make sure that okay. Well, this, I need this to be, um, is host? No. Um, host. How do I check if this player is the host? Oh, okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Somebody actually. Okay. Well, we're not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. And we're just gonna check if this manages to get to where. Okay. Fill with AI. Start. Okay. But what? Where's my log? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. There my log is. All right. Okay. Now, pending. Session state pending. Okay. Okay, so let's go back into the player controller. Sorry, the game mode. I'm creating game. And that's problematic. Um, no. Ugh. No. Damn thing. Okay. So now we restart. Um, retry. Okay. So it did not like that I tried to do that without. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. And now is this a game mode? Is this a word game mode? It's parent class is word game mode. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't name it something with special characters. Okay. Host lobby, multiplayer. Okay, let me start again. We start again. We also go to the main menu, or the main menu. GUI. Main menu, main menu, main menu. I need to cut the main menu a lot. I don't know. Okay. Okay, well, we've got to host the lobby. I've got to work on this interface at least, because it is still breaking. And I failed to set up a secondary. All right, fill with AI and start. That's the button we need. Okay, so let's make sure we've got appending. So now what I'm looking for in here is I've got all this. I need to go a lot up. Okay, that should be enough. And then what I was looking for was the data I just added for the call to in the game, in the multiplayer game mode. I want back in game ID. Back in game ID is returning -1. Okay, so okay. Oh no. Whatever I did, don't do that. Okay. Okay, when starting a game. Okay, so this gonna need to be out of this. We go here, we're gonna file, save all. And we're gonna close on out of this. There may be an alert where I go downstairs. Yeah, so stream will probably end early if I have to go downstairs. I'll be going downstairs in 5 minutes or so if we're getting packed again. Okay, so I'm getting another one from Get Back in Game ID when I call it. It's the game, and when I call it, I get a -1. Perhaps I need the game start sequence is quitting this level and starting anew before the game ID is returned. It makes sense to wait for the game to initialize on the server before transitioning levels, right? What else could be causing this? Okay, yeah, I think it's using open level. I'm not sure. Um, so gameplay, yes. Okay, second, do you have two different start game paths, server travel? If I do it in the game mode or the subsystem. The game mode server travel rather than lobby room subsystem. Server travel then start game. Okay, well that I know I'm using the start game rather than the server travel. Okay. Yes, rewire the lobby so that it uses the server travel. Is the game okay? Well, let's go to the game mode. Let's do this. Yeah, I know I do it the other way. At least I would expect to do it the other way. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we go to the um GUI. We go to the okay, well let's go in here. Um oh, I guess I have another question to ask, huh? My current um let's see, what does the fill with bots and go button do specifically? Um BP lobby chat and button fill and go. Call fill and go multiplayer. Okay, so that has to be messed with in the lobby. So multiplayer lobby. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. UI widget events. Oh, so I'm not supposed to use the lobby view manager subsystem. I'm supposed to use um, game mode server travel. Okay. Wow, I'm not using lobby game mode. Wow, I should really should. Okay. Um, 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 yeah, okay, great. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, uh, yeah, okay. Right. Well, that's the one I'm using. Um, Okay, so it's um okay. So this put this over here. Okay. Here we go. No crashing, no crashing, no crashing, no crashing. Oh, wait. What are you doing? You're crashing. Come on. It should be up. I should be able to just click inside here. What's going wrong? Oh, okay. Um. Oh. Auth failed. New and different, because I've been not failing off repeatedly. Hmm. Okay, so uh-oh. Okay. Well, that is the result of me typing. All right. Okay, fine. Even AIs aren't perfect. Okay, here we go. We're building. Okay. We're, oh gosh, we've got two different windows going. I am concerned. I hope I don't end up with two windows of Unreal. Ugh. Here, maybe I can just stop one of them. Okay, great. Oh, let's stop both of them. Okay. Okay. Got 2 copies of this. Okay, can I close this one and not break the other one? Great. All right. The worst part about the Debugger multiplier is that so much of it has to be done in C++. And then not only does it have to be done in C++, it has to be done in a standalone window. Because without the standalone window, a lot of logins are not working the same. So I end up needing to do, my mouse is also dying. So I end up needing to do all this like recompiling and reopening and everything again and again and again to get the multiplayer stuff working. It's really frustrating. On the plus side, as I get closer to finishing this, and I'm getting close, it feels quite rewarding. I will be 100% okay with being like, okay, now that I've got this done and the multiplayer works, okay, process server travel, multiplayer listen, okay. So here we go. I've got, let's see if I've got everything all set up. And we've got the Control A, Control V. Okay, so that goes over here, and now I'm looking for in the game mode. Come on up, game mode. Lobby game mode. No, it's neither of these things. It's I'm looking for get back in game ID. Okay. Um, in a word game mode subclass call post server transfer. Um, um, ooh. Mm, okay, the nodes I have set up. Ugh, stop goofing with me. Okay, nodes I have set up are set up to start the game are um, on create game complete load create break mp create game response into uh, a, to game ID to get game ID and set it to set the word okay, so this is Okay. So I can just skip it. Fine. Okay. Fine. So, stop setting anything manually. Well, that's what I like is deleting code. Okay. Fine. Great. File, save all. Actually, I don't even need to recompile. I can just run it again. That's perfect. So it wants me to stop messing with it. Okay, well, that makes sense. I'd much prefer that myself. Hello. Oh, host lobby and multiplayer. Oh no. Did I click lobby join? Yeah, okay. I clicked on it before everything was ready. Man, this needs so much work on like so much work on the UI. Needs to tell the GUI. Yeah. Okay. I need to freeze GUI buttons. To do. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. We've got a session set up. We've got a chat. Build with AI and start. Why? Okay, so create game and on create game complete. Great. Dictionaries and 422s are plaguing me a lot. So give me the full rundown when they happen. Great. And let's see here. Yes, I understand all of those things, and you can go ahead, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And I will finish this test run, then be done for the night. With streaming, I'll probably Hey, I said build. Build. I don't know how one of these two strings got out of tune, but we're going to fix that. Goofus. There you go. Okay, we are almost certainly launched and running. Yes, we are. Okay. So now we run this up and again, spool it up, and we got this. Where's application startup complete? So it rebuilt the Python code automatically. Now, the Python code. All right, here we go. Musical interlude overloaded. Okay, host our lobby. And say, fill with AI, start. Okay. Oh, okay. Players, player IDs, stable player IDs, seat number 0. Oh, okay. So this may be my problem. In fact, it is my problem somewhat. Well, it's all my problem. Let's see here. So those, close all those out. And now we need to go back into, so I'm not getting the player ID. Okay, so what's happening is when I call oh, well, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Wow, it should be doing that. It should be dying. And it is. Okay, so um awesome. Huh? Go ahead and build me something that's exactly what I need so that I can not have complicated blueprints. I'll be right back. All right. And now we just run this again, build it again. So get game mode, build human player seats. All right. Hmm. Okay, and now we're building. Let's go back to this build. Let's make sure it's all working. I really need to get off to the rest of the world. Okay, let's see. So build complete. Wait, YouTube is so cruel sometimes. Oh, come on. This is hilarious. Look, the automated thumbnail. I'm falling asleep. Look, I have kids. I'm tired sometimes. It's not very nice to have me like this in my thumbnail. Oh, maybe that's just me playing my. Oh, that's me playing my guitar. All right, all right. Not as cruel as I thought. Try and make me look interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, and here we go. We've got our Unreal. Oh, we've got our Unreal window here, and yeah, we're gonna open the editors that we had open. Do. Here we go. We got multiplayer lobby. They'll create a game. Okay, so I call this function. What's this? This should not be the event graph. Wait. Um, um, multiplayer game mode. Oh, okay. So this is where I'm doing the yeah. So this right here. Seats. Let's see here. Make player seats. No. What's the function that I just asked for and was handed on a silver platter? Build human player seats. Build human. No. So it's lobby subsystem. Build player lobby. Build. No. Hey. Lobby subsystem. Build. Hey. Hey. Where's my function? Okay, word game player state. Build human player seats. Okay, so it's just build human. No. Word game mode. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong game mode. Okay. So this create game. Okay, so this is just me hacking it together. Okay, fine. So all of this can go. Okay, so make human hey. Build human player seats. Okay. And just pass it right in here. Honk. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so my lobby should load properly now. No. Peppa Pig in the background. I am not motivated to leave this room pretty much ever when I hear Peppa Pig in the background. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Fill with AI start. Whoa. Um. Ooh. Um. Well, that's new and different. Okay. Holy cow. That's new and different, and I'm gonna just call it at that point. Oh. Maybe. Maybe it's in the blueprints. That would be so much better than trying to hunt it everywhere else. Um, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Send server chat message implementation. Okay, so send a server chat message. Um, no. Okay. Well, my guess is it'll be able to figure this out. So the send server chat message implementation is doing a cast somewhere to. Okay, whoa, wait a second. What's going on here? Okay, great. Lobby player controller. Okay, great. Okay. 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 Well, hopefully this will work out right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Create game failed in multiplayer lobby mode. Nose. Nose. Oh. Round count should be greater than or equal to 1. Do I even have round count on my bloody node? All right. So I'm getting closer. Thank goodness, I'm getting closer. Node. Is round count on this node? Round count. Default value. Okay, let's go with 5. And letter count of 3. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I can't save because I'm still. Okay, and retry. Great. Now, this goes over here. Okay. Create game failed again? No. Um, okay. No. Okay, 50% left there. Uh, e- yeah. Just build it, send it. I'll use all and the players aren't really going to change. Okay. Okay, and with that, I have to go take care of other things. Thank you for showing up or watching later or whatever you're doing. I hope you have a nice day. Okay.